Today, we will be reacting to off-brand Zack films.
Have you ever wondered how to lose weight the fastest? Most people believe that fat just disappears when you watch your diet and
What are these sounds and glitches?
exercise a lot. Watch fat, but in reality, all you need is to catch amoebic dysentery. Have you ever wondered how to...
They place each pill in the designated bottle, paying attention to its color and shape. You see, each worker is assigned to a specific pill when they get hired. They must be very careful to always
Why is there a Shrek pill?
take the correct ones, or they could be delivered to the wrong people. The conveyor belt travels at a speed that maximizes productivity. They place
How many hamsters running in wheels would you actually need to power a smart house? You see, to supply an average U.S. home with electricity in any reasonable way, you'd need an army of about 15 to 20 extremely athletic hamsters, running non-stop in 3 rotating shifts. And if you're trying to power a massive mansion, you will need to attach the hamsters to a nuclear reactor.
Bro sacrificed hamsters for a brain melting video.
How many
If a cow eats coffee beans, can it make the cappuccino?
No, it cannot make cappuccino.
You see, a cappuccino consists of coffee, milk, foam, and a small sprinkle of cacao powder, and this gives it a nice look. But if you want a next-level cappuccino, you need to let the cow take her time. After that, it will be ready to drink, but never use a straw.
Bro, what the heck are these endings?
He connected a flash drive into his skull, trying to increase his memory capacity. You see, he was a space scientist obsessed with what was hidden inside Area 51. So one night, he snuck into the area, disabling the alarm and disarming the guards, stealing the classified data from the servers, and decided to upload it straight into his own brain. But as he plugged the flash drive inside, he was shocked.
Bro, this video is so sus.
Soldiers used to tape fake explosives to chickens during World War II. You see, chickens were trained to attack and scare enemy soldiers, making them easy targets for the snipers. But this practice did not last long because enemies realized that the explosives were actually fake and simply started to ignore them. But this was part of the US plan. So they started using real explosives instead and...
Oh my God, Speed, that's not fraud! If your neighbor is making too much annoying noise from his yard, how do you get rid of it? You see, this is a very common problem, but there is an optimal solution. To get rid of his loud noise, all you have to do is to put a frag grenade with a small wire hiding in the grass. And once he finds the gift, it will
Bro tried to kill his neighbors over nose.
turning him into your mailbox.
He bought a new Zlipper Pharaoh trying to hack his Glaze station and get free games. Then he used the local network to connect through an external Wi-Fi module. But the moment he connected to a new device, an Airbus A3, he bought it. Always shoot diagonally and search for ships in a checkerboard pattern. This can almost guarantee a win in Battleship. But if your opponent starts copying the same tactic after your opening moves, change the pattern and target the corners, where ships are often hiding. However, if the game still doesn't go your way, use a Dutch harpoon cannon. Always
He bites his teammate's butt
What a great way to start a conversation.
during the jump. Because in double ski jumping, speed is a key factor. Modern athletes have developed this technique to improve aerodynamics in mid-air, incredibly reducing the superfine in contact with the wind. Then the jump continues with pirouettes and somersaults.
天哪，难以置信的事情正在发生！我的眼睛到底看到……
He pushes himself forward, sliding on the ice and throwing the stone at high speed. Meanwhile, the second player makes a continuous movement with the broom to increase speed or change direction. When the stone hits the opponent's stones, they are knocked out of the circle. To win, you must have more rocks closer to the center. Meanwhile, in the women's competition,
What the…
if you swallow gum, most people think it's dangerous because it could stick inside your stomach and make your belly grow huge with big quantities. But that's not actually the case. You see, when you digest it and it goes into the intestine, and by farting, the gum will transform into a tiny balloon floating out of your body. And this balloon can grow
That will not happen. Don't fall for it.
so big. Why do you always lose at arm wrestling?
You lose probably 'cause you're weaker.
You see, most people just push sideways with their arm, but that puts all the strain on your elbow and makes it easy to get beat. Instead, pull your opponent's hand towards your own shoulder to close the gap, and use your entire body weight to lean sideways for leverage. Finally, he will be out of energy, so you quickly let go of his hand and he will punch himself in the face. While he's stunned, tape him to the roundabout and make it spin. Why? A woman noticed a washing machine sitting on the side of the road while driving. Confused, she pulled over to take a closer look. Suddenly, a strange creature appeared from behind the trees, riding on LeBron James. But before she could even react, he approached her. A woman noticed, spread your legs and bend on your knees when playing table tennis. Then, angle the racket at 70 degrees and hit the ball. This shot will give it a special effect, and when it bounces off the opponent's side of the table, the ball will curve unexpectedly. If your opponent manages to hit the ball, then use the table as a racket.
What if you can't lift the table?
Spread your legs.
Would you rather jump into an erupting volcano or dive into a tank of sharks?
I'd rather none.
If you choose the volcano, the lava will cook your ass instantly like a turkey. But if you choose the sharks, you'll be eaten like a kebab. There is also another option. If you can stick a ballistic missile up your ass, you can win a Medal of Honor and a free colonoscopy. Would you rather jump? If you want to build a perfect snowman, first find wet snow that sticks. Then roll a large base and add the body with the head. Finally, neighborhood kids will definitely try to destroy it. So place an anti-personnel mine inside.
Oh my gosh. I'd rather not.
If you want to, always start from the center and occupy the central squares to maximize your piece's mobility and restrict your opponent. This doubles the chances of winning. If your opponent also tries to occupy the center, try to maintain a king's row for as long as possible. And when you get your first queen, use an Austrian laser. Oh, if you bite a gold coin, it bends almost instantly because raw gold is a very soft material. In the Wild West, they used to bite gold coins precisely because they were 24-karat gold and to verify their authenticity. This won't damage your teeth or the coin, but if you bite Abdul Wahab Hamid... Many people wonder how to fix a squeaky door with no tools. It's pretty easy. You just need to take some oil and grease the hinges. If that doesn't work, take some oil and pour it on your ass. Finally, take a German 7.5 centimeter... Many people wonder how to... If you shoot at a piece of paper folded many times, can it stop the bullet? You see, it would take about 200 to 300 pieces of paper to stop a bullet from a gun. But if you could fold a regular sheet 42 times its thick, if you shoot at a piece